It creates rift in relationship. It creates challenges at workplaces. Anger can kill. Anger can lead to substance abuse. When people are very much angry, they can abuse substances. It can lead to domestic violence. It can lead to all forms of abuse and other conditions. Anger is destructive. It destroys. It breaks down very helpful walls that can help us climb over the challenges in life. And I want us now to examine how we can manage this kind of anger. Please stand to your feet for just a minute. I'm now going to enter into certain practical parts in the next couple of minutes. Close your eyes for a minute. You are angry at your parents because you think they denied you of something. You are angry at your boss. Somebody did something against you, and it's difficult to let go. Bitterness has captured every part of your life. All the time, you are worried. Sometimes you are thinking of what you would do against somebody. There's a German word called Schadenfreude. It is the feeling of happiness at the discomfort of someone. And sometimes you are wishing that somebody would pay for what he did against you. Your rage can clutter your spiritual life. I've seen people who have had a heart attack. The anger in them was so much that certain arteries were ruptured. Somebody has had a stroke because of anger. Maybe you are at the verge of the sea. I want you to just break the cycle of incessant thoughts, uncontrolled thoughts. The anger in you is growing. It's growing. It's mounting up. The speed with which it's growing can be tumultuous and dangerous and destructive. For 1 minute, ground yourself now. And I want you to ask yourself, do you want your life to stay as it is? Is that what you want your life to be? Look at how you are struggling in that relationship and marriage. You and your husband are fighting, and you are at each other's throat every night. Why? Reflect for a minute. Is that the way I want to go? You are in a relationship. Each relationship you enter doesn't work. Bad emotions, bad anger. All the time you're praying for a work. When you get the job, you miss it. You get a job and you lose it. Why? People don't trust you these days, and you're wondering why they don't trust you. and you are getting worried. Because anger will cause men to leave the space within which they play with you. And manage anger destroys so many things. I'm asking you a question again. Is that what you want? How about if you chose to tell yourself, I choose the side of working together. I choose the side of collaboration. I choose the side of cooperation. What will you lose? Tonight, may the Lord heal marriages. And some of you who have this pain in your heart about your parents, right after this program, I want you to just pick a telephone and call your father and say, Daddy, I forgive you. I choose to lower the pain I feel because of the way I was treated. I choose. I choose. One more minute. I choose. What do you choose? Just close your eyes for a minute. What do you choose? What do you lose in getting very gentle with others? Don't you see how people enjoy gentleness? Don't you see how people will come around you if you are smiling? So why are you so worried that people are not coming your way? Check your emotions. Check it. Check the way you make your face, the way you relate when you are talking to friends. Check it. Check your words. Vocal abuse. Check it. You release words like bullets. Check it. Look, I choose the side of gentility. I choose it. I'm telling you that we should never hear that somebody has beaten his wife, and those who have come for the person. We should never hear. So gentle. Please place your hand on your chest. That rage, we're going to learn some principles right now. I chose to work on my anger. So I never believe in that immutability myth. I don't. I work on it. I chose to question myself. When I'm getting angry, I ask myself, can there be alternatives? I chose it. When you go home tonight, I want you to go and embrace your wife. Embrace your child. Just embrace them. Just embrace them. Kiss them. Look into their face and say, I want this tension in me between you and I to go down. How many of you are married in this room? Let me see. Are your partners here? Are your partners here? Those of you whose partners are here, raise your hand. Let me see. Please look for your partners right now. Look for them right now. If they are, look for them. I want you to just stand by your partner right now. Look for your partner right now. Look for your partner. We kill that anger now. Look for him. Look for her. Look for your partner. Let me see. I want you to just look into the face of your partner. Look at her, eyeball to eyeball, face to face. Some people are unable to look at their partner's face. Are you looking into? That's right. Look into her face and his face. Look carefully. Now, as you are looking at your partner, you are asking yourself, did I marry an enemy or I married a friend? Look carefully. The Lord is bringing a healing right now. The Lord is bringing a healing right now. Another 1 minute. Another 1 minute on this. I'm done on that one. Look at your partner. Look intent. Some energy fires are going down. Somebody came to this room, you were angry at your wife and your partner. That energy is going down now. It's going down now. I say it's going down now. It's going down now. It's going down now. Finally, I want you to just look at your partner and tell him or her that I choose the side of gentility. Tell him or her. Tell him or her. Look at you. You are not looking into the eye of an enemy. You are looking into the eye of a friend. As I ask you, you ask her or him, am I looking into the eye of an enemy or as a friend? And the one you are looking at a friend. I can see that some of you who are not married are wild. You are looking at some ladies who are unengaged now. You say, hey, are you engaged or unengaged? Man, will you scream and give him praise and thank him? Ladies and gentlemen, let's take our seats and put your hands together and bless the Lord. I run up in the next few minutes. How do we manage our anger? Number one is that you must be self-aware. Tell a friend, be self-aware. Come on, say, know yourself. Somebody said the other time that when emotions enters through the door, reason flies out of the window. Reason flies out of the window. Know yourself. What are the triggers? How do you get triggered? For example, it may be the time that you can't tolerate exaggerations, you can't tolerate lies. And you can't tolerate people who are self-conceited. They know so much. You can't tolerate that. Once you know yourself, you avoid the triggers. So who are you? Know yourself. Self-awareness is a measure of the extent to which you know yourself and the extent to which the knowledge of that self can be extended to help others manage them. So the ability to know yourself, to know your emotions, to state the emotion. What kind of emotions are you feeling? At the time of the frustration, what emotion is that? Do you know yourself? Be self-aware. Be self-aware. And as I told about my friend, he said when he sees the thing, he say, I'll go this way, because he can see it. He knows himself that he can't tolerate this. So know who you are. I know for some people, because they know themselves, when they are going to get angry, they get silent. So you will talk and talk and talk and they won't talk. Because they know themselves. They know that the thing you are talking and yet. So the best thing is that because they know themselves, they are going to be silent. And a little bit of silence will have stopped that slap that came. Will have stopped you losing that job. will have kept that marriage intact, will have kept the home intact, will have kept that relationship intact. A little bit of silence, of knowing yourself and what to do. But no, you lack self-awareness. The other thing about managing yourself and your anger is what you call restructuring your thoughts or cognitions. Restructuring your cognitions. Restructure. To restructure means you work on your thoughts. I want to give you an example. A wife or a husband tells himself or herself, respectfully, now the way my partner looked at me the other time when he was giving me that money is a clear indication that he doesn't trust me with money. You have had your own thoughts imposed on your partner. You are entitled to your opinion. The only problem is that don't extend that opinion to someone. Cognitive restructuring is challenging your thoughts. So, for example, I choose to be angry and I have told myself I don't want to be angry. So, you just tell yourself, I don't want to be angry. Now, this is what psychologists have learned. We have learned that anytime you speak to yourself inwardly and you remind yourself of what you don't want to do, in fact, that cognitive thought that you have had or decision or intention that you have resolved speedily flows through your body and it manages the next level, which is your connection or your action. So when you resolve in your mind that I'm not going to do this, you'll be amazed that your body will comply. It's incredible. It's incredible. Your body will comply. Once you tell yourself, when it comes, you will see that you're on edge. You are waiting for the person to come. Watch it. Watch it. You are priming yourself for explosion because I'll give it to him. And you are waiting for the person to come. But if you have told yourself that I am not going to talk, I'm going to make sure I don't speak, I'll wait, I'll cool down, and your parents. So anger, tantrums that are thrown, the impact of your anger is that it can destroy relationship. Listen, gentlemen, you don't know the amount of energy you sank into making sure a relationship worked or works, and the kind of energy you sank into it. One single explosive anger destroyed it. For years you built it. For years you spoke, you chat, you exchange pleasantries, you built a relationship. You see, many of us sometimes don't take note of how we build relationship, but it has taken years for you to build a relationship with somebody. And he has taken emotions, energies, he has taken money, he has taken time, he has taken resources. When you call somebody and talk to the person and say that, how are you doing, how's home, how's mama, how's papa, how's job, you are investing into it. And the person also calls you and finds out how you are doing, and you keep investing and keep investing and keep investing. Listen, if you cannot measure the quantum of time and the resources you have sunk into managing a relationship, you treat it anyhow. That is why people enter into relationship 1, 2, 3 and they destroy it. But I can tell you, if you can really measure the quantum of time it has taken you, the resources, the time it has taken to pray, to check on the person, to find out what is happening to the person, and then you have grown the relationship 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. There are times you share the pains together. His pain is your pain, his worry is your worry, his need is your need, his want is your want. You are exchanging helps and you are exchanging problems and you are exchanging cries. When you have built relationship up to this time, wisdom should tell you that it is important to keep it and not to destroy it. Why? You sank that thing, you sank so much time. Recently, somebody did something against me. I told my wife, I choose the side of repair. He said, why? I said, I have invested in this too much to let it go. Then the person sent me a message apologizing. He said, I apologize. I say, I accept, because I have learned in life that the power of knowledge and the power of authority can never underrate the force of relationship. Ladies and gentlemen, the power of knowledge and the power of authority can never underrate the force of relationship. Because, listen, friends, I never saw God saying, it is not good for man to be alone. I'll make for him a tree. I'll give him an animal. As a companion, I'll give him a chair. As a companion, I have no qualms with those who believe in pets. It's fine. I'll give him a fan as a companion. I'll give him a television as a companion. The sociality of human being is such that there is no other species on the earth that can replace the chemistry of companionship that emanates from a friend and a human being. Oh, you have destroyed so many relationships. That is why nobody is minding you in this marriage. As soon as you married, you killed everyone. Hey, yeah? Henceforth, your mother should not be calling. I don't want that brother of yours. You shouldn't call. I married you. Your marriage created boundaries. Your anger is so bad. You see, when you see people who will all the time tell you, I don't want this to be around. I don't want that to be around. I don't want that to be around. Be careful. Anybody who will create boundaries and limitations around you and prevent you from expressing your sociality is a potential abuser. No. Emia, no. You shouldn't come here. Please. When you marry somebody, he's not a slave. He's a companion. Let the person enjoy his and her life as you are also enjoying yours. There's nothing wrong in allowing your partner to enjoy her life and you two enjoying your life, and both of you enjoying together in a very respectful way and honorable way. Don't put limitations and boundaries, and don't try to control and make life so difficult for the person. So you are the only person enjoying that life. The person is in trouble all the time because you are the only person who is the master in the marriage. So it creates rift in relationship. It creates challenges at workplaces. Anger can kill. Anger can lead to substance abuse. When people are very much angry, they can abuse substances. It can lead to domestic violence. It can lead to all forms of abuse and other conditions. Anger is destructive. It destroys. It breaks down very helpful walls that can help us climb over the challenges in life. And I want us now to examine how we can manage this kind. Yes, and face us. All right. Now let's assume that these two persons are at each other's neck. And then those of you who are all the time fighting, let me just illustrate this and you will appreciate. You see, when you close your eyes like this and you are walking towards a barrier, when you are getting close, you sense it. True or false? Oh, true or false? All right. Every human being has a social space. All of us. Your social space is that aspect of your interpersonal resources that allows you to invite others, solicit their participation in your life. That's what we call a social space. That is why some people can be invited. You can see, you can have a friend, you can invite a friend to your bedroom. One day somebody came to us and my wife asked her to come to our bedroom. And I know why. Because we love the person so much. We don't care. The person can see any part of our life. So we just invited the person, come. She sat in the bedroom and I was seated here, mommy was seated here, and I could lie on the bed and we're talking. That's what we call your social space. You only invite people that, let me put it this way, you only invite others whose behavior resonate with the social space you have into that space. And if you don't get people who respect that space, it can be that wide that when you see them 1 mile away, you sense it, you go that way. In fact, sometimes when you are going to a meeting, you ask, hey for neighbor, hey for neighbor. So, madam, okay, anyway, for a while. As soon as you heard that that person was going to be part of the meeting, you suspended your participation. And when people are getting very close to your social space, it creates irritations. And the best way to manage yourself is to avoid. That is a raw way, but it helps you manage the rage. So let's assume that this and that are fighting. And this is the social space, so he's entering. So come. Now as he enters, come. As he enters and getting closer, he's getting angry. The only thing he does is that, please come. Then you keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. So he stops. Now what he is doing is to make sure that whatever he's bringing into this social space doesn't create anger. So what he's doing is avoiding. But this way of managing anger can be very crude. But it is the last resort when you are dealing with irritants. Irritants are people who will never change. They won't change. Forever, oh God, your son is on earth. They won't change. They don't want to change their mind. They stay the same. And so the best way of man, because sometimes irritants are authorities. They can be your boss. They can, and nothing will change them, and they will punish you. So you try to avoid a space, and you create a space that will keep you safe, so that none of them, and nothing will happen and create any kind of volatility and rage. So when he's getting into that space, he's moving away. Now, what you need to learn in this is this: that when you keep on becoming an irritant in the lives of people, just as somebody is moving away from your left, others are moving away from the right, and some are moving away in front of you, and others are moving away behind you, and very soon you will find that there is nobody around you. I pray for you that may the Lord help you, that you do not cause people to walk away, and some of us have caused others to walk away from our lives. And listen, gentlemen, I have heard somebody say, listen to me carefully on this one: I don't care, let him go, others will come. Aish. Let me tell you, it is not true. Hey, listen, be careful. The greatest resource God gave to man in the garden was not money. When he created Adam, he could have taken Adaka and said, Adam, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Take this, subdue them, multiply, fill it. it is not good for man to be alone. When we read that scripture, we are only thinking about marriage. But that scripture also extends to the realm of interpersonal relationship. It extends to human sociality, that man needs a companion, and the companion is not only your wife. God can bring you a companion. It's a friend, it's a male, it's a brother, it's a sister, and he's by you and helping you. And one of the things that we do is that when people are fed up a little bit and we need to manage them, they say, go, you can go, you can go. God will bring others. Please be careful. Even Paul learned the lesson. He dispensed of John Mark. Along the way, he saw that he was good for him in ministry. Tonight, somebody is good for you. You throw him off. Bring the person back. Bring the person back. I'm telling you, bring the person back. Call the person and say, I made a mistake. I need you in my life. Please, bro, I need you. Come back to me. So when you do this kind of things, and he's going, so go. He's trying to, and so you will see that you are in pursuit of people all the time, but you don't get them. It's a rush after the wind. As he goes, he's going. He's not waiting for him. Anybody who doesn't want to manage and doesn't know how to manage people, you are all the time in pursuit of others. But if you know how to manage them, you will not pursue them. They will rather pursue you. They will rather come to you. And I know that some of you lost some people. They chose to go, but they left you. You did your best to pursue them. You didn't get them. But if you have a good heart and you are managing your anger, may God cause all of them. May God. Look at these two, and then I want to pray right now with you. Tell a friend, God. Tell a friend, God. Sorry, tell a friend, may God bring somebody into your life.